Yo, yo, one life family. What's going on, everybody, man? Y'all already know how we do it, man. If this is your first time coming by the channel, I want to definitely welcome you to the channel. And if you are returning, I want to welcome you back to the channel. I want y'all to do me a favor, man, and hit that like button, man. Hit that share button, hit that subscribe button while you're in the building, man. And we coming at you right now, man, One Life Family, to break down further about this ZiyahHarris case. Okay, ZiyahHarris is the 13-year-old girl who went missing out of Detroit, Michigan. Okay, Jarvis Butts is being held accountable for this situation, man. And if you're familiar with the case, you are familiar with it. If not, I encourage you to go back and look at some of the videos I posted prior to this and do your research and stuff like that, because where we're at with it is for people that are pretty much informed or that would like updated information, or maybe information that was just missed over the time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I released a video, the last video that I released. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, go back and check it out. I'm breaking down a key player in this whole ordeal, which is Lieutenant George Harris, who worked alongside with Officer Wolfe. Okay, and for y'all that don't know, this is Officer Wolfe that's on the screen. And Officer Wolfe actually testified in Jarvis Butt's preliminary hearing. And in the hearing, when he testified, he actually said a lot of things that people, in my opinion, bypassed or just kind of, you know what I'm saying, maybe missed. And I'm here to kind of fill in the holes and stuff like that, because with this case, like I said, there was so much that was happening at one time, and it was like, I was listening to bits and pieces of it, because I was like, man, this is a situation that happened a year ago, and now they're trying to do this, that, and the third, and I kind of just lost interest in it. But knowing what I know now and connecting the dots, I think that we can get I think that I can bring a lot of understanding and a lot of clarity to, as much as I can bring a lot more clarity, rather, to the situation at hand. Okay. And so anyway, I wanted to go into this whole testimony that Officer Wolfe did. And if you listen to Officer Wolfe, it's like, honestly speaking, and that's the whole thing about this, you have to go back to the beginning of the situation. You have to go back to the beginning of this whole ordeal and again see where the problem became a problem. And now this man got up here and testified, and this is the man what was sent to take the investigation. See, mind you, they didn't send the police. They didn't send an investigator from Detroit Police Department. Lieutenant George Harris made a personal call to Officer Wolfe and sent Officer Wolfe to the house.
Sent there by my lieutenant about a missing 13-year-old young lady from the school.
Now, a lot of people was thinking that they talked to these people at the school. No, if they did go to the school, they just woo-de-woo, because if you listen to the testimony from Officer Wolfe, he tells y'all about 11 o'clock. He spoke to the family at the house. But he also goes further to explain that he wasn't dispatched there. He was sent there by Lieutenant George Harris. And at the end of the day, he turned over all the information and his investigative report into Lieutenant Harris. Let's take a look at the testimony that Officer Wolfe got up there and did. And let's break this down together. One Life Family.
And how long have you been in law enforcement in total?
39 years.
Did you go to J.E. Clark School in Detroit?
Yes.
And what was the reason you went there, sir?
I got sent there by my lieutenant about a missing 13-year-old young lady from the school.
And when you went there, did you speak with someone who was making that report?
Yes.
Who was that person?
I talked to her guardian, or grandmother, which is her guardian.
And is that Annette Harris?
Yes.
And in terms of taking that report, what's that process like? I don't want to go into what anybody said to you, but what information are you looking for to gather to put into your report?
Okay, I'm making a mystery report. So I asked Ms. Harris, when's the last time you seen her daughter? Her granddaughter. Description of what she have on.
Okay, so let me just catch y'all up real quick, because right there, I want y'all to understand, this guy here, Officer Wolfe, who was sent to take the report, This is when he said the lady was making the report. I guess he went to the school or whatever, and she's making the report. He is the guy who put out the description of what ZiyahHarris was wearing that day. Remind you, people came back and said what we initially thought she had on ain't what she had on. You remember they were saying that she had on one thing and then turned around, she was supposed to have on something completely different. All I'm saying is, from shoes and outfit that was initially put out saying what ZiyahHarris was wearing that day came from this guy. This is the guy who took the first initial report. Now, whether the information was correct or incorrect when he got it, I'm just bringing to y'all attention. This is the very key factor in this whole ordeal. This problem started from the beginning. From the beginning, they've been trying to cover this up. Pay attention.
Has she ever been missing before? Does she have a boyfriend? Or she have friends she might go by their house and stay? Things of that sort.
And did you ask Ms. Harris all of those questions and get her answers?
Yes.
And then did you write an actual report?
Yes.
Okay. After you write that report, do you have any role in actually investigating to attempting to locate the missing person?
Yes.
Okay, what did you do after writing the report?
After I did the report, I canvassed the area looking for this young lady, although she was gone for at least 24 hours. Looking for this young lady, although she was gone for at least 24 hours because she was missing the day before. And then from that point, we didn't find anything. From that point, like I said, we went to the house, talked to the guardian again, talked to some of the people in the house, and then we went on in. And
you were dispatched to the J.E. Clark School because you're an investigator for DPS?
I was not dispatched. The lieutenant came to the office and told us to go by the school for the missing.
Okay, so you were requested, your presence was requested at the school?
Yeah, from my lieutenant.
You don't have an office within the school?
No.
So you're not like the school resource officer, per se?
No.
Okay. And you said you met with Ms. Annette Harris on the 10th?
Yes.
And that's in January of 2020?
January, yes.
But that was early in the morning?
Around between 11 and 12.
So school was in session at that time?
Yes.
Did you speak with the teacher who was in Naziah's classroom on the 9th of January?
No.
Did you speak with any of Naziah's known friends?
In the investigation, yes.
You did. Who did you speak to?
I can't recall that.
Did you write them in a report?
No, not in this report.
Okay, so you spoke with folks, but you didn't record their names?
I recorded it probably on my run sheet, but not inside the missing report.
Okay, so let's stop right here for a second and let's get caught up, okay? Because here's the thing what I want people to pay attention to. Again, this guy was sent to do this investigation, and he's not a part of the school directly. He's not a resource officer. He doesn't have an office in here. He doesn't have anything to do with this missing student, but yet still he was the one that was sent to do the investigation. He apparently didn't talk to anybody. And the people that he did talk to, he's saying that she said, did you record their names? He said he wrote the names down for himself, but he didn't turn the names in. He said he didn't talk to the teacher. Basically all he said was he talked to 2 kids. That's basically what this man got up here on the stand and said, that he talked to 2 kids. And at the end of January the 10th, he turned everything in to Lieutenant George
On
Harris.
the 10th, I talked to the guardian, which is the grandmother, and a couple of students.
A couple.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how many?
A couple, 2.
2. Okay. In her classroom, does she have a locker or a cubby or anything where she stores items?
I can't answer that question.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Fair to say then that you didn't check?
I may have, but I can't recall right now because
Is
it's
there
been such a long time.
Is there a report that documents whether you did or not?
No.
Okay. And after you did the canvass of the area of 3 Mile Drive in Cornwall, what else did you do?
I went back to the station, advised the lieutenant of what we came up with.
Which was what?
Which was, I talked to the parent, the grandparent, talked to a couple of students, We didn't find anything from doing our search of the area.
So did you do anything else in regards to investigating?
No, I did not, because I was getting ready to retire, so I was done.